back, y'all. Welcome back. Happy New Year, Divine Collective. Happy New Year. All right. So remember the other day, 2 days ago, I told you about this vision that the guides gave me of this man that was just crying his eyes out on the floor, and he was even, making New Year resolutions, saying that he's going to, um, you know, uh, try and get you back, basically, and he's going to do right by you, if he gets that opportunity to get back with you. All right, so I'm back to give you more information because we kept getting cut. So I'm hoping that today we'll just finalize that whole transmission. My little one is sleeping today, um, so I don't know, because you'll know that he can just wake up any moment. So I'm just hoping that he'll be able to just stay asleep for at least 20 to 30 minutes, if we are lucky, even 40 minutes. He's all fed and everything, so that I can just share this message with you, and then hop off the life. So happy New Year, happy New Year. Holy Spirit, thank you for your divine presence. Thank you for clearing out all negative entities in this space. Thank you that the highest will, and only the highest will of God, for myself and humanity prevails. All right. So um, I know that many of you are basically, enjoying and celebrating your New Year's, and some of you are. I know we are about 6 hours ahead of America here in South Africa, or some parts of America, basically, most parts of it, I think. So many of you might still be, recovering from your New Year celebration and all of that, which is all good. I just have to do what I have to do, and I'll do what I have to do when I'm able to do it. So, and unfortunately, it just happens that, right now is that moment. For me, I didn't do that whole New Year's. I typically don't do those kind of things because, I'm someone that uh, operates in a slightly different type of a universe, if you should call it that. I exist in a bit of a parallel universe. So many of these things I don't do, and even if I do them, there's a certain way that I do them. But this time around, really didn't do much. I actually just chilled and stayed at home with my baby, because he's still small, and I don't know, I just felt like having just me and him, and we were very restful and relaxed, and it was a beautiful and peaceful crossover, very sober, very still, very, as I said, peaceful. So I'm really excited about that. I'm looking forward to the new year, and I hope you are also looking forward to it as well. So whenever it is that you get a moment to watch the transmission, the message, go ahead and do so, because it will bring a finality to what the guides have been bringing through over the past 3 days. So let's talk about it. So the guides came back and said that I wanted to find out, to check what exactly is it that's going on with this person, because they did show that he's really going through a lot. There's a lot that is happening in his life, which is the reason why he's wanting to get back with you, because he needs your energy. Um but and it looks like, even prior to you pulling away your energy completely in that way, perhaps there was a gradual pulling away and withdrawing of your energy. But the guides are showing here that for a while this person has actually been going through it, and so I wanted to find out from the guides what exactly is it that this person was going through. And they showed that this person, okay, so there's movement there. It sounds like the little one might just decide to wake up. Let's pray and hope that that doesn't happen. So they showed that this person is actually dealing with black magicians. This is what he's dealing with. All right. So uh, remember, I said that one of the things that was happening to him, and one of the things that he is going to confess to you when he reaches out, because he is going to reach out, and I hope that we'll be able to find out when is he going to reach out. So one of the things that he's going to tell you, which is, the main thing actually that he's really going to tell you, is that he's been bewitched. He's been hexed. All right. He has been cursed, he says. He says that there's been some witchcraft, some black magic that has been done on him, some kind of a spell that has been done on him. That's the confession. And when I asked the guides, is this really what's going on? And the guides confirmed that this is really what's going on with this person. He has been bewitched. He has been, there's some kind of black magic that has been done on him. And they showed that the black magic that was done on him was by black magicians that he dealt with, that he has previously dealt with, and he has done wrong by those black magicians. And so those people decided to put a hex or a curse or a spell on him to punish him, because they said whatever it is that he did to those people. So basically, it's almost as if he could have scammed those people. He could have he did them wrong somehow, you understand. So basically the guides are saying that, and this is also part of his karma. The guides are saying this person has been doing a lot of people wrong. All right, that's what they are saying. And they're saying because of that, um they allowed him to, the guides were even showing that these people said that he is prideful and conceited. So he's sort of like arrogant and conceited. That's what they said. They said that this is so, it's like this is the type of person that will basically, uh, this is someone that has no shame. This is someone that has no conscience. Someone who will just, oh, so far this is how he has been operating. We don't know what's going on with him now because, he's busy crying and he's falling apart. So we don't know what's really happening with him. But what they were showing is that this is someone who has always been operating from that space of arrogance, this space of haughtiness and conceitedness. So he is behaving as if, he is above reproach. And so he would literally just, go and do people bad and just walk away, do terrible things to people and not even, flinch, and, not even bat an eyelid, not even think twice about that, not even be bothered about the consequences of what he could have done. Like apparently he has left a whole lot of messes in his wake. All right, so he has hurt a lot of people. That's what the guides are saying. And so it just so happens that at some point in time, he did come across black magicians, and whatever it is that he did with them, he dealt with them. The way that the guys are showing, it's almost as if it's as if he maybe was doing some kind of business with them, something along those lines. And whatever it is that happened between those people, he swindled, conned, scammed, whatever it is that he did, bamboozled people. He did something to these people and thought, the usual thing that he does. He did whatever it is that he did and walked away. And so because of that, um, this these people said, okay, we will teach you a lesson. That's what they said. They said, okay, I'm just paying attention to my little one here. He's still very sleepy, so I hope he's gonna go back to sleep. If not, oh, that means we're not hearing the end of this story. Let's give it a minute. All right. so basically that's where it went, all right, with these people. Okay, so they said, we're going to teach you a lesson. We're going to teach you not to do this again, all right. And so they put a hex on him and falling apart for him financially. He stopped being productive. His opportunities started closing down. He started contracting illnesses, including, factual ones. So basically, they broke him down to a point whereby he is no longer able to perform, both in business and in or in career, or whatever it is that he does for a living. He's no longer able to perform, and even in the bed. So, and these are the two areas where he gets his these are the two areas where he gets his greatest ego boost, his ability to perform, his ability to satisfy the woman that he is with. And so now that is gone, according to what the guides are showing. That is gone. He's not able to do that. And even if he tries, there are a whole lot of problems that end up taking place because of the illnesses that he has contracted. So it's a nightmare, it's a disaster for him. All right. This is where he is. This is rock bottom. This is a narcissistic collapse. Absolutely. Okay, so let's hear from the guides here, see what else the guides want us to know about the situation. Strength. I'm hearing his strength is gone. His strength is gone. Whilst your strength is being renewed, he is losing his strength. This was someone that when you were falling apart, when you were together with this person, when you were in your connection, this is the type of person who was, getting empowered, getting power, getting a high from whatever breakdown that you would be going through, because this is someone that was not a great partner. This is someone that was not a great partner. Oh. We're giving it a minute. There we go. I'm still with you, just attending to the little one. All right, so I'm back with you. So, this is someone who was not a great partner, all right? So he could have found you, thriving. The guides showed even in those previous readings. So this this is a continuation of the previous two readings, all right? So the previous two lives. So the guides indicated there that, this is someone where when you were falling apart, they were getting a high from it. They were, getting empowered. They were, um, basically they were enjoying breaking you down. They could have found you in your independent state of being. You could have been okay. You could have been doing very well even. But either way, you were better off before they came into your life. But as soon as they got into your life, you started to fall apart. And so for that reason, since you pulled back your energy now, this person is falling apart even more. And I did say to you that I suspected, because the guides did show in that previous reading, that there's a certain element about this person's energy that indicates that he himself could be a black magician. He himself could be a warlock. You understand? And perhaps he came across black magicians who are more powerful than him. You understand? So this is the kind of person that you are pretty much dealing with here. And so this is someone that pretty much, could have even, done some kind of black magic on you as well, casted some kind of a spell on you, to be able to manipulate you into a relationship with him, to stay in a relationship with him, and made sure that your energy is used or harvested for them to succeed in whatever career or whatever endeavors, financial endeavors that they are getting into. All right. So the guides are showing here now that this person is losing his strength as you are receiving your strength in the same way. So basically, as I said even previously as well, that the tides are turning. That's what the guides are showing. The tides are turning. So when you were falling apart, he was getting empowered. All right. So, sometimes these people can even do ugly spells on you. You start getting ugly, your skin starts having conditions, funny things start happening to you. You either start losing or gaining weight, or strange things start happening. You even start falling sick and so on. So, and as all these things are happening to you, this person starts glowing, this person starts being radiant, and they start being even more attractive and so on. Now what has happened is that this has now gone the other way. All right, this person is now has become weak, has broken down. The very same stuff that they were doing to you are happening to them, and now you are being empowered. All right, you have up leveled, you have grown, you have been, you've been doing your work, you've been doing your inner work, you've been healing, you've been, some of you have been attending essence sessions, isn't it? What do they call this? Essence concert. Yeah, some of you have been attending a whole lot of or participating in a whole lot of spiritual work, spiritual sessions. You've been praying, you've been doing a lot of things, you've been cleansing, you've been doing the work. You understand? Divine collective, especially divine feminine, you have been doing the work. And so now you are receiving the reward for the work that you've been doing. You are receiving your strength, and you are no longer phased. This is what the guides showed previously. You're no longer phased by these previous things. You are learning and have learned your lessons, and you are drawing whatever it is that you can draw it, the strength, the power, the empowerment that comes from having learned lessons from such kind of experiences. All right. So as you are getting empowered, this person is getting weaker. And the guys are showing here, this person is busy, and this is also, I think they showed in those previous readings as well, that this person, they are hustling, they are busy doing the most. They've been trying their best, to get things to happen. They've been trying their best to try and get back up again, keep going, keep pushing, but things are not coming together. All right. So very busy, but yielding no results. Very, very busy person. All right, but not yielding any results. What else? What else do you want us to know, Holy Spirit? What else do you want us to know about this situation? What else do you want us to know? Okay. Right. So I don't do reversals. So we see here the Knight of Swords. All right. So when I'm looking at this Knight of Swords, for me, this looks like someone who I see that conceited energy. All right, that the guys were talking about, that the black magicians were describing about this person. I see that conceited energy. All right, so when I'm looking at this, I'm seeing someone who is really thinking, plotting very hard, and they know they know very well that getting some high quality energy from you that was helping them to do whatever it is that they were busy doing, getting that glow up magic that was enabling them to manipulate people, deceive people, con people, scam people. They were getting that power from you. So this person knows that, and they are thinking that somehow, if they can get back into your good graces, they'll be able to go back into their old ways again. Because I don't know, there's just something about this energy, and this is the energy of your person, unfortunately, Divine Collective, that it says that they don't really see how wrong their perspective of life is, their approach to life is. They don't really see how wrong it is. All right. This person is still pretty much all about the ego. They're still pretty much all up. It's like they're looking for how to resuscitate the ego. And the way the guides are showing it, this person is not, it's almost as if this person is not even aware that it's the ego that they're trying to resuscitate, get back. What I'm getting now, it's like I'll get back to my 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 glory days, kind of, I'll get back to my glory, kind of. This is what the person is thinking. All right, they're thinking of getting back to their glory, thinking of getting back to their um whatever high status position they could have ever had in life. There was a time when things were really great for them, where things were going very well for them, when they were at the height of their con game. You understand? And somehow they believe that they can still get back to that. This is what it's giving here. This is what this is giving. They still believe that they can still get back. And there's a high level of immaturity in all of this. All right. Very, very, you can see the hairdo here, everything, the outfit, the way he's holding the sword here, that this is not a noble knight. You understand? This is not a noble knight. This is not the kind of knight that you would want to entrust with your heart. Certainly not, because this looks like, someone who is all about um, image management, but even that image is not a well conceived and well structured, well developed image. It's a very immature, very chaotic type of an image. And I'm not sure if this, it doesn't even seem like this person is aware that this is the kind of image that, the reputation that they have created for themselves. So this is what we are dealing with here. Someone who wants to get back to you because they know that, if you can give them that good stuff that will enable them to, gain that kind of power that they could have previously had. And then they'll be able to go back and, do what they've always known to do. So as I said previously, it's up to you whether you want to take this person or not, because this person will definitely put up a show when they come through. They'll probably cry like nobody's business. I'm getting a lot of reverse cards, but I don't do reverse cards. You see, justice. This person is getting karma. Okay, this person is getting karma as well. So whatever it is that's happening with them, it's also karma. Okay, and I did also get, that sense as I was looking into that situation and seeing how that the black magicians are doing whatever. And I saw there that this the problem that this person has, which is, someone who's arrogant and conceited. This is what this person is. That's his flaw. That's his issue. And no judgment or whatever. We all have our own issues and so on. We are just indicating here and highlighting that this is the issue with this person that you would have had to encounter as the Divine Collective. All right, in your engagement, your interaction with this person. This person, this flaws that they are having are part of their generational curse. you know. So this is the karma of the family. You understand? So this is a generational curse. This is a karmic. So it's like whatever it is that happened with him and the black magician, it's a repetition of something that happened before with the previous generations and the generations before then, and and it's like lessons are not being learned. It's like people are supposed to be learning, their lesson about the fact that, okay, actually, this is not how you deal with human beings. You don't do that to human beings. Um, you know, change your conduct, do better, and all of that. They're not getting that part. No, they're just getting the part where people are jealous of them. People want to, put them down. People want to bring them down, and they're just basically going to look for ways through which they can get back up again and just keep going. You understand? And that's their kind of optimism. All right, that's how they do optimism. They don't do optimism like your typical person would do an optimism. This is the generational this is where the kind of background that this person comes from. So now they're dealing with karma, they're dealing with divine justice, and yeah, it's quite unfortunate. Uh, but you are the empress. You are the empress. You could have a child. You could be pregnant. You know. You could be giving birth to something beautiful in your life as well, be divinely inspired towards, something amazing, something creative. But you are in your element. You understand? You are in your element. You are doing your thing. And yeah, I'm sure you ask yourself, how did you even find yourself with it? Like, look at this and this and tell me if these two are even compatible. Like, certainly not, right? You have also turned on your Queen of Swords energy as well, and a lot of people have turned on their Queen of Swords energy towards this person. All right, my lovies, I'm not seeing your messages, your chats. I want to quickly do the reading and finish. So I really appreciate whatever feedback, whatever it is that you are sharing with me. But I really want to finish the chat, the message before my baby really wakes up. All right. So I'm just gonna quickly keep going, and then so that I can finish. I have two more decks that I want to quickly do. So what I was saying is that um, you a lot of people have turned on their Queen of Swords energy towards this person. All right, so he's not getting lucky anymore. Okay, a lot of people have put up their boundaries. A lot of people have put on their discernment. A lot of people are very, very, strategic when it comes to interacting with this person, and they are very alert. And so this makes it very difficult for him to. So this is a real narcissistic collapse that this person is dealing with right now. Okay, so that's what's happening with him, and this is why he wants to come back. He is running away from the fire. He's trying to avoid the fire of karma. This the fire of karma can also be the fire of Reiki. The fire that refines you, the fire that brings healing and restoration, integration to a shattered soul, because this is definitely a shattered soul. It wouldn't be a shattered soul. It wouldn't be behaving like this if it wasn't a shattered soul. All right. So look at that. Look at that. Five of Cups. So this person, there's still one or two things that are at least happening in his life. He still has, he does have, people in his life. One of the people was you understand. He does have things in his life that um, are of value, but he he has a problem with focusing on the spilled milk. Okay, focusing on things. He is negatively inclined. All right, and yeah, but we have to be honest here. what this person is dealing with, I mean, let's face it, if this was me and you, we would really be focusing on the 2 cups and to see how we can make the best of it, and doing the real positive stuff, the real optimistic stuff, right? But this person is completely focusing, on, like, his attention is completely on this 3 cups. And so what I was saying is that, let's be honest, it's 3 cups, you understand? So it's 3 out of 5 cups. So majority of his cups have fallen down. All right. Majority of his cups have broken, and it seems these cups were very important to him. And for whatever reason, these cups are more important to him than these ones. Okay. So, and these cups represent, his finances, they represent his money, his health, they represent his social status, you understand? And all of them have fallen down. So because of that, he and what I'm seeing here is that this thing has been happening even whilst this person was still in good standing with you. And so for that reason, he was not even able to focus on you. He was not able to focus on your relationship. All right. He wasn't able to, water whatever connection that you have, to nurture it. He did you wrong. But that was not the only reason why he did you wrong. He did you wrong because of his pride and arrogance as well. Okay. Queen of Cups. You're the Queen of Cups, you see. So what he was not realizing was that this cup that he had his back turned on was the queen cup, the biggest cup of them all, the cup that could give him a whole lot of things. Only now is he realizing, oh my gosh, the whole time when I was busy trying to get all these things, scam and con and do swindle all these people to give me these cups here, I was using the energy from this cup. I was using the energy from the queen. You understand? This is what this person missed. And only now is he sort of figuring out, because he thought he could do without you. He thought he could be fine without you. He thought, oh, sorry, my baby. He thought it was, okay to do you wrong, and, he could get away with it as usual. He always thinks that it's okay to do wrong by people and get away with it. Let me just quickly do this timing. When is he gonna reach out to you? Because he's gonna reach out to you. He's gonna call you. He's gonna tell you this story. Okay, about the black magic and all of that. He's gonna come to you. He's gonna be crying. He's gonna be pleading and all of that. Let's find out when, and then we're gonna end the reading. I'll see if I am able to do any confirmations, but if not, that will be it. Because, yeah, my little one now needs me to get back to him. All right. Seal 33. Okay, my baby has been gracious enough. I'm grateful to him for the time. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 3. I'll give you 4 actually, 4 timelines, and then we'll see. So they say time will bring a surprise. Okay, so this one will be a surprise. So for some of you, it's going to be a surprise. So for some of you, they say it's the right time to take action. So this is talking about him. Okay, so anytime now, basically, anytime now, you might hear from this person. All right, any moment now, you might literally hear from this person. For some of you, July. I wonder why July. That sounds quite far. So for some of you, it's going to be July. So this person is going to do everything in his power to, gather himself before he finally reach out. You see, it's happening now. Okay, so for some of you, it's going to take quite a while, but for some of you, for some of you, this person is already calling you. They're already texting you. They're already doing whatever it is, to communicate with you. All right. So a huge majority of you, it's happening now. Even with this surprise, I'm getting a sense that it's going to be a surprise because it's going to happen now. I'm expecting that for a lot of you, it's going to be happening around January. All right. So it's going to be happening around January. It will happen as a surprise. A lot of you are going to be surprised by this, reaching out from this person saying, oh, we gotta talk, I gotta tell you, what happened and all of that. And for, a small portion of you, it's going to be in July. All right. So I'm also taking it that really it's more like between now and July, this person is going to be doing their best to be in communication with you, reaching out to you, trying to sort things out with you. And whether you take him, back or not, his efforts to try and win you back will eventually fizzle out. Let's say you decide to reject him. By July, he's going to be his energy will have completely ended towards trying to get back with you. All right, so let's just hear quickly. I remember the day we met like it was yesterday. Listen to that. Listen to that. Being all romantic. These are the things that you're going to be hearing when this person comes back. Mr. Smooth Talker. And when he comes back, he's going to be telling you about how that he remembers your meeting like it was yesterday. All right. He says, are you thinking about me? Because I'm thinking about you. Are you thinking about me? Because, I'm really thinking about, I can't stop thinking about you. Look at that. I'm tired of running, okay? I'm tired of running. I've been running. I've been running. I don't know. I feel like there's a song that has to do with, people running. When a person, says something like that, like I've been running. I'm tired of running now. Tired of running the streets. This is definitely someone who's been running the streets. That's why he caught a health problem, a factually contracted problem. It's because this is someone who runs the street because, got all this funny haircut and everything. This is someone who thinks he's old. This is a little boy in an old man, in an adult body. You could be dealing with someone who's 30 years old. You could be dealing with someone who's 40, 50. Some of you could be dealing with someone who's 60, 70, but the attitude is pretty much this one. All right. So let's see if we can do some quick confirmations and then we can be done because my little one is acting out like he's still sleeping. His eyes are closed and everything, but he is doing all sorts of things that show here that he is about to wake up soon. Remember, even if the letters, the numbers, the confirmations don't say anything about you, if the reading resonates, that's enough. That means that it's yours, so you don't necessarily need the confirmations. All right, so we've got T, we've got T, F, we've got E, we've got S, we've got Z, you've got E, you've got N. Tony, Thomas, Tabile, Tabitha, Fanny, Faisal, Francina. I'm not going to go through all of them for the sake of time. Let's get some numbers. Got 5, 0, 4, 4, 9. Lucky number, birth number, life path number, that is, birth month, birthday, what do you call this? What do they call this thing where why it's not a reunion, like it's anniversary. Yeah, maybe it's an anniversary day. Look at that. It looks like a Tinkerbell or something along those lines, but it's, you know, this little fairy on this crescent moon, or is it a crescent moon? Look at the heart. Got a tree there. We got a star. We got a horseshoe. Oh. All right. Then we got a heart, and then we've got an O here. All right. So I would definitely say that okay, this horseshoe just speak. When I'm looking at the horseshoe, I'm thinking of the black magic spell that was just cast on this person. You know, he was probably trying to do some black magic to those people, and then they reversed everything to on him. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm laughing. You know, but what this person needs is knowledge. You know, and you're a star. You're a star, and yeah, secrets are being revealed here, and of course, whether he decides to grow and learn, to learn and grow, you are growing and learning. You are growing and learning, you know, and your heart is becoming whole, it's becoming beautiful, it's becoming integrated, right? And perhaps you are also doing that whole return to sender for whatever spell that could have been cast on you as well. All right, thank you so much for spending time with me on this message transmission. I really appreciate you. Lots of love. Until next time, bye bye.